record keeping by several area fire departments will get a boost as the Scottsbluff County Commissioners approved additional licenses for the Zerker Records Management Program. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, several fire departments here within Scottsbluff County will get access for better record-keeping technology after commissioners sign off on additional licenses for area departments to use. Commissioners gave the go-ahead, one license each for the Mitchell and Morrill fire departments, as well as 2 additional licenses for the Gering Volunteer Fire Department. County Communications Director Ray Richards explains how the mobile systems in the field can improve the work of firefighters.
So it goes into their logging system and how they report to the state fire marshal's office on apparatus used, the equipment taken off of the truck, how long the truck was out, the fuel, the water, how many firefighters, and all that stuff is reported to them. And then at the end of the year or quarterly, however they do their reports, it's already generated for them. And then that helps them qualify grants and special programs and things.
Communications Advisory Board Committee Chair Ben Backus told commissioners that the licenses come at a cost of approximately $2,000 each. That money comes from a county fund, with each department responsible for purchasing the hardware needed for installation into vehicles used to respond to emergencies. Well, a 58-year-old Scottsbluff man has been arrested in connection to an alleged 2017 sexual assault of a 10-year-old girl. Mark Magdaleno is charged with first-degree sexual assault on a child less than 10 years of age. Court documents say the girl claims she woke up in the middle of the night to find him touching her private parts. Magdaleno told investigators that he does not believe the girl would be lying about the claims, adding that if he was drunk, something could have happened, but he did not think he was drunk on the night of the alleged assault. He is scheduled to be back in court on January 14th for his preliminary hearing and is free after posting 10% of his $350,000 bond. If convicted on the Class 1B felony charge, he would be facing 20 years to life in prison. Well, coming up after the break, chance of some scattered flurries across the region tonight. Lori's got your full forecast right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
At TCN Moore in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TCN Moore has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys. And we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TCN Moore on Facebook. TCN Moore, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
When you're Arby's, you can do certain things, like load roast beef and curly fries onto a sandwich. Add horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and cheddar cheese sauce on there. Sell them 2 for $6. And when you're Arby's, you can call it the Arbinator. Because if you aren't, Arbinator is a super strange name to just invent. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meat.
Going to be dealing with cloudy skies tonight as clouds are going to be on the increase. This area right in here between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. probably going to see some snow showers around this evening. Some snow, probably a little bit of minor accumulations in a few areas. Much, much, much colder tomorrow than where we've been. The weekend looks pretty mild, and then by the middle of next week, another strong cold front comes through, dropping our temps. 42 yesterday for a high after a morning low of 24. We had nothing in the rain gauge, still yet to register anything. That hopefully will change tonight, get a few snow showers around the region. 37 in Denver, 34 in Lyman. It's 32, 38 Hastings there as well, 28 in Rapid City. The colder air just off to our west and to our north, it's going to invade our area from the north. 36 right now in Ogallala, 35 in Oshkosh, 37 here in Scottsbluff, 28 in Lusk. All these temperatures are warmer than what we're going to end up with highs for tomorrow. Winds have come down. They were stronger earlier this afternoon, but they've come down in that 10 to 15 mile an hour range, but those wind chills have dropped down into the 20s for most of us. Let's take a look at our futurecast then for tonight. Increase of clouds. By 9, 10 o'clock, we start to see some of the snow come in from the north. Then overnight, we're going to see a little bit of snow overhead. Temperatures are going to fall down into the teens and low 20s. 12 in Valentine, just 10 tonight in Gordon, 12 also in Lusk. Now tomorrow, a little bit of snow off to our north especially, and then off to our east, I think the eastern panhandle. Going to see a bout of some snow tomorrow as well. We're going to be dealing with cloudy skies early, then clearing skies later on in the day. Not a ton of snow, but a little bit of snow out there. We'll show you snowfall totals here coming up as well, but temperatures into the 20s is all for tomorrow for highs, even upper teens in the northern areas. So much colder tomorrow, but it's only going to stick around really for a day as we are going to add back to it. Light snowfall totals, probably less than an inch for everybody. Some areas registering even less than that. Don't expect it to add up to a whole lot here across the region. So just a few snow showers late. Here in Scottsbluff, just about a 40% chance, maybe a little better chances off to the north and east. Even into the early part of the day tomorrow. We're going to start with cloudy skies, turning sunny by afternoon. 25, so yeah, much, much, much colder tomorrow than where we were today. In our 7-day forecast, we warm up a bit on Saturday. Sunday, some breezy conditions. It's going to make it feel a little cooler. And then Monday, Tuesday, we're in the mid-40s. Only by Wednesday, though, look at those temps fall down into the mid-20s again, and lows down into the single digits. Tuesday night into Wednesday, rebounding into the middle and upper 30s by Thursday. Right now, no big storm systems coming for the next 7 days.
2 of the most Arby's sandwiches ever made for $6. They're big, but downing 2 is possible. You just gotta believe in yourself. I believe in you. Arby's, we have the meats.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scottsbluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Welcome back. Bridgeport city leaders are considering a proposal to raise the pay for the mayor and council members. Under an ordinance scheduled on the council agenda for tonight's meeting, the pay for the mayor would rise from the current $1,800 a year to $6,000 annually after the 2022 election. Compensation for council members would increase in 2021 to $2,400, which would double the current rate. Council President Dean Ramig says it's been quite a while since there have been any such changes, and also notes that without a current city manager, the mayor has been filling in and taking over many of those duties, as well as farming out some of those responsibilities to council members. The Bridgeport City Council will meet at 7 p.m. tonight at the Prairie Winds Community Center to discuss that matter. Well, Firefighter Ministry is thanking several entities for their recent donations. Walmart presented Carissa Smith with one of their $3,000 local community grants. And Grant Severson of Gering Zion Church presented Smith with a $1,000 check from the church's annual missions. The firefighter ministry reaches out and assists those who have suffered from a fire or other disaster. And Western Nebraska Community College is inviting all high school upperclassmen and their families to attend Discover WNCC next month. This program gives prospective students the chance to experience a day in the life as a WNCC student. Folks can tour the campus, meet faculty members and current students, and learn more about WNCC's programs of studies. The event will take place on Monday, February 10th, and people looking to register can do so online through the WNCC's admissions page. Well, straight ahead, big night for Gering Wrestling this evening. Chris Cottrell has that story and more in sports right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
We're on the mat and in the gym on today's update from right here at the TV Sports Desk. Let's start at Gering High School, where tonight the Bulldogs wrestling team is entertaining Ogallala in dual action. It's also alumni night, which is a big deal to current head coach Jared Berger. He's a former two-time state champion at Gering himself.
I'm really excited. Every year since I've been head coach, I've brought former wrestlers back in to kind of bridge that gap. A lot of the kids on my team, all the kids on my team, weren't even born when a lot of these guys were winning state titles when Gering was kind of at their best. So they don't quite know, they can't make those connections. But having, Coach Frank Wybera in the kids club, he was a big part of this program when he was younger, grew up in it. Obviously myself, my dad, I have lots of relatives and friends that are part of this program. So it means a lot. And to have those guys come back and show the support they have the last few years has been great. It's this tradition, I grew up in it, so it's bred into me, and it's something I take a huge amount of pride in being a part of, and really getting it back on track where it used to be, back in the, as you can see, the 70s, 80s, 90s, we were pretty dominant. So we're trending that way. We still got a lot of work to do, but it's exciting to be at the head of that.
Former wrestlers are welcome to show up early tonight to take a tour of the renovated high school. Check out the new wrestling room, which Coach says is a big point of pride right now within the program and these kids.
It's cool. I'm partial to the old room because I grew up wrestling that old room since I was a little kid. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that room. So, it was a little bittersweet leaving that room. But this room, just logistically and having to be able to shut the door and we can kind of do our own thing, get the music going. And just to have the space, with all the kids, there's room to grow, and everything's on the walls, and it's pretty cool. The kids really like it. This is the first year, obviously, we've been in it, so it's been a really good experience so far.
Tours start at 5 o'clock tonight at the high school. Junior varsity action on the mat at 6, and the varsity duel scheduled to get underway at around 6:30. Gering is coming off a third-place finish at GNAC over the weekend. That included a pair of individual champs in Quentin Chavez and Nate Rushlow. The Bulldogs came into the year with plenty of high expectations, and Berger thinks they've got plenty of opportunities to shine the rest of the way.
Yeah, I think we're on track right now. We had some kids transfer in, which was huge for us. I think that speaks more to the program itself and the direction we're going. Kids want to be a part of it. Makes our room a lot tougher, which in turn makes everybody in the room a better wrestler. Yeah, we're on track to to achieve our goals. Our goals lay kind of at state and districts, qualify for the state dual tournament, which we've never done before. And then just anything, from between now and then is just to try to prepare and win, every week. And yeah, I think we're right on track. We're right where we need to be.
Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. Alumni night tonight at home for Gering Wrestling as they take on Ogallala. On the high school basketball scene this weekend, we've got 3 doubleheaders on tap. Tomorrow night, it's TV and radio for Scottsbluff at Mitchell. Gering heads out on the road to play their double dipper at Sydney. Radio only for that one. And then on Saturday, Gering back home for 2 games against Newcastle, Wyoming. We'll have that doubleheader covered on the combo with TV and radio. And we'll wrap up today with Cougar basketball. Both teams in Sterling, 4 games tomorrow night against NJC. The Cougar men came off the break last weekend. They picked up a blowout win at Laramie County on Saturday. The women's team, they'll be playing their first game of the new year tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see exactly how everybody is going to come back after, about 3 weeks off. And so we made sure that we talked about the importance of this second half and what a great job we had done the first half. And so we want to keep that rolling. And we told them we think we have a chance to do something special. And so we can't take a ginormous step back when we come back to campus.
Right now, the Cougar women 15-1, ranked 9th in the nation, and Coach knows a trip to Sterling is always a tough assignment.
Yes, it'll be a tough game. I know that they've played 3 games already, while it'll be our first one back. And we've been preparing our team, and they've done a great job since coming back from break. So we're excited about it.
Gibney says Region 9 on the women's side, as tough as it's been in his time as head coach, but Gibney adds, regardless of competition, his team's still plenty of ceiling to reach this year.
Well, I think if we can tweak some things and continue to make some strides, we've got a chance to be a pretty tough out. It's a lot of simple things that we can continue to get better at, and we're going to continue to find ways to put our young ladies in position to be successful.
Coming up tomorrow night, KOZY 1013 and KOZYFM.com with Chuck Schwartz. Pregame starts at 5:15. That is the latest today from right here at the TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan back to check on that community calendar when we come back right after this on KNEB.TV.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Compliments for you and your home, we're not ready to take down Christmas decor quite yet. Stop in and pick up great Christmas decor at great prices, with all Christmas items 30% off. And remember, Compliments has ladies' fashions that appeal to all ages and sizes. Be sure to look through our clearance racks for last chance bargains. Compliments for you and your home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. Stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, the process to find the next principal at Scottsbluff High School will begin soon, and it will be a collaborative effort. Mike Holly recently informed the district that he will be leaving at the end of the school year to take the top administrative post in the Valentine School District. This week, the Scottsbluff School Board accepted his letter of resignation. Superintendent Rick Miles says the first step in the replacement process is to determine how to conduct the search for Holly's successor.
We'll start out with conversations that I'll have with the staff and some parent leaders in the school, just to get a sense of things, and depending on what I hear in those conversations, then we'll decide on a process, whether we advertise internally, externally, what kind of process we use.
Miles says the high school is unique, with a lot of student-focused programming that a new principal will need to be able to help sustain and build upon. He adds that the district has lost or is losing a number of key top administrators recently, and it's great to see them succeed professionally, but the district is certainly sad to see them go. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.